Hi, welcome to part 2 of our 4-part series. The autumn months are great times for us tinters to take a break from our hectic spring and summer schedules and to go to our industry conventions. This year we had the International Window Film Convention in Baltimore, Maryland, the Specialty Equipment Market Association in Las Vegas, and the International Window Film Association's Northeast Regional Conference in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Tint TV was fortunate to be a sponsor and a speaker at the IWFC, sharing our marketing and financial knowledge with our peers. My favorite part of the show was getting to talk to all of our fellow window tinters. So watch this 4-part series where we interview really knowledgeable tinters and industry experts that help us grow our businesses. I'm Lawrence Stridell, and you're watching Tint TV, the web TV show for the window film industry.
George Navarre out of Nashville, Tennessee. Guess what? You're watching Tint TV from Baltimore, Maryland.
Hi, I'm Charlotte Stridell with Tint TV, and we're at the IWFC show in Baltimore, and I am here with Bob Williams, who owns Pro Tools now. They're out of Golden, Colorado. Thank you for being on the show.
Well, thank you, Charlotte.
Now, I've seen you at other shows, and you have a great selection of tools. Tell me, how did you get involved in the window film industry and developing tools?
Well, I started out as a wee little window tinter back in the early 1980s, and back then we came up with our own tools when we needed to reach into a tight corner or put down some film somewhere where it wasn't easy to get it, and started thinking about tool ideas, and you know, after a while I ended up making window film tools.
Okay. And how do you come up with your ideas for tools? Do you still tint, or do people submit you ideas?
I tint my own cars. I tint my friends' cars. I don't know. I've got a long list of things on the drawing board, if you will. I probably have a lifetime worth of things that I can still make. I'll start a design on something and work on it for a while and leave it aside for a while, and something will make me go back to it, and I'll go work on it again some more, and you know, eventually they come out of the computer and go onto the table.
Well, you just pointed out a couple of new tools here. Can you tell me what these are?
Well, this is our new Grip and Glide. It is an ergonomic squeegee for installing film. It works good for cleaning the glass and for doing a first pass at putting down the film. It is similar to a turbo squeegee, but it has a cool grip on it. It has interchangeable blades, so when the blade wears out, you don't have to buy the whole thing. You can just buy a new blade. And we have it in orange and yellow, and the orange is an 85A durometer, and the yellow is a 90A. And they seem to be pretty popular so far. So
now, do you have a mix of auto and flat glass tools? Mostly auto, mostly flat? How does that work?
I would say a lot of our tools have their origin in automotive. The Go Doctor is a popular flat glass tool in this era, but my understanding of the market is about 80% of all the film that's made is made to go on a car. So 80% of the people doing it put them on cars, and that's it's a lot of money to create a tool and try to get a return on the investment. And cars has been our primary focus, but we make tools for paint protection film on cars as well, and also for wrapping cars, vinyl wraps, and signing graphics.
So the last question is, where can you get your tools?
Well, the tools are distributed pretty much anywhere where you can buy window film or buy window film tools. 44 Tools carries our products. Interwest Tools carries our products. pretty much anywhere.
And your own website?
Well, we don't sell off of our website. It's just a support website.
Okay.
But ProToolsNow.com, you can come and see the products and see about them and make comments and such. And you can see Pro Tools Now on Facebook and tell us what you think about everything, or see what funnies we have for the week. But
yeah, your Facebook page is awesome. I love the weekly or daily pictures that go up there. They're just fantastic, and I've used them in some of my own marketing for my automotive tint shop. So thanks so much for being on Tint TV. I appreciate it.
My pleasure, Charlotte.
Hi, I'm Charlotte with Tint TV, and we're here at the Baltimore Convention for the International Window Film Conference, and I am with Sharon Bronson from Darth Shader in Orlando, Florida. What a fantastic name. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Tell me how you came up with the name.
It's been my nickname for years on the online forums, my email address. I thought it was really a cool way to blend being a window film installer and a Star Wars fan.
And you were in the tint competition this year.
Yes, for my first time.
For your first time. How about that? And you're sponsored by Reno Window Films?
Yes, they were gracious enough to invite me out here, and it's been a wonderful opportunity, a great place to learn, great place to network. I've had such a great time.
Now, Reno Window Film is a fairly newer product line or company. How did you get involved with them, and how's that experience been?
Well, it was due to, I also use Flex Films with Ralph Van Pelt, and he was nice enough to make the introduction. They were looking for folks, and he had recommended myself and a couple of other people, and I had been following Reno online a little bit because I had read about some of their carbon ceramic window films, and no one else in the industry has come up with this technology yet. The ceramic films sell very well in Orlando because it's hot, and I was very curious to see what the Reno films were all about, because even their entry-level product is a carbon product, which is free of dyes and metals, so it's also color stable. And Orlando is a very warm climate, and having a film that's colored stable is so important, because it's embarrassing to have a product come back purple and a customer to have a bad experience. So I'm a little picky about the products I offer my clients.
Yeah, Florida's just the test market.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've seen many come and go.
Okay. Well, we will check back with you next year too. Now, you're one of the few women who tint in the industry, and one of the few women to have entered this competition. What's kind of been your experience from a woman's perspective on being involved in window film?
Well, for me, it's always been a positive, because it's such a surprise to so many people that I'm the one that does the installs, and I enjoy the work. I love cars, and the surprise reaction that I get from clients, for me, makes a giggle.
Absolutely.
And it's always positive feedback. The female clients, it brings them more comfort. And many times the men think that we are pay more attention to detail, which I really never notice, but I am pretty picky. Okay. So as far as being a competitor, I was thrilled to see not just myself out here this year, but there were 3 other ladies. So we had a better representation this year. so the guys know it's not just for them.
That's right.
It's a wonderful thing. But
You were mobile tinting for how long?
over 20 years.
And when did you get a brick and mortar?
Actually, just earlier this year in January.
How about that? What's
my.
the big difference?
Air conditioning. Air conditioning. Hallelujah, air conditioning. No driving from job to job. I lost a lot of time on the roads driving from job to job.
Okay.
The clients loved it though, so no disrespect to mobile service. I hope to offer that back to my clients at some point, but I definitely need to bring someone on board to do that part for me because I've gotten a little burned out doing it. It's definitely difficult, but it can be done very well if you have the right techniques.
So on mobile, like you said, it was more time. What do you think? Maybe you were doing 5 cars a day mobile and now you can do 8 in the shop. Is it kind of like that?
Well, I definitely can get more done in the shop, but as far as the exposure, I didn't have a set area when I did mobile service. I was all over Orlando. And back when I did mobile service, I drove classic muscle cars that definitely set me apart from my competition, and it left an impression on the customers. They remembered that. And most of them thought it was pretty cool, or some of them thought I was using a little too much fuel. I was having fun. But the dynamics are definitely different. There are some things I miss about being mobile, but I'm so much more comfortable. I'm so much more confident in my installs. I don't have to worry about what the weather's doing or outside working in the heat. And especially now that I've got more expensive films on board, like ceramic films, some of those ceramic films are trying to do certain types of applications. Doing them outside is just, I wasn't feeling as good about my installs as I do now. I've got a nice climate-controlled area and dust free, and I've got a nice setup, so I can be more efficient, and I'm definitely more comfortable.
That's really an interesting point. You have a good, better, best system that you're offering.
I do.
And by offering a good, better, best system in a environment such as her shop, she's able to offer a high-end product at the shop versus mobile and promise the client that, hey, in order to get a premium product, come to me because I can control the environment and how it's put on and give you a fantastic job and a fantastic product, right?
Absolutely. And I can speak from the other side of the spectrum because I have been mobile, and I can tell you straight up, there are just places you can't get a good job if you don't have a garage, and even sometimes when you do, that area may not be conducive for a quality install. And I've spent a long time building a good reputation, and protecting that reputation is important to me. Not to mention I want to serve my clients as best I can.
Well, I can't wait to come to your shop. I can't
wait to have you.
To see all of the things from Star Wars and Disney, and that's
muscle
fantastic.
cars.
And muscle cars. You can't wait to see them. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on being in the contest.
Thank you. It was an honor to be here.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Hug. Because women tinters hug.
Yes, we do.